Come with us as we journey across the oceans to China, from bustling Beijing to urban farms, right into the heartland of China, where we're going to put our hands in the dirt and see for ourselves our stevia.
Hi mamas, welcome to China.
Yes.
You are coming with us because we just got here.
We're so excited. Our husbands, well, my husband comes every year to cement the relationships between the farmers and the businessmen who we work with on our products. And we're just a couple.
Yes.
And we were like, you have to take us along. We want to see for ourselves.
So we are here and we're going to be traveling really the depth and breadth of this whole country. We're going to go into the mountains where our stevia is growing and just show you, because China is about relationships. And where some of our products are grown is in this pristine part of China. Farmers that have grown these crops the same way they've done for hundreds of years, and they care about who they work with.
Yeah.
So come with us, come on our journey. We are in a state of like hyper excitement right now.
And hyper jet lag. We were awake all night.
But it's so beautiful and we want you to see it. So this is our first breakfast in China, and we want to show you these tea eggs.
But I ate a billion other things too. Amazing stuff. Now look at this.
It goes to show you can eat anywhere, healthfully, on plan, wherever you go. That's natto. Hey, don't talk to us about slime and okra, because natto is...
Do not tell us that okra...
Anyway, look at this tea egg. It's
so delicious.
What do they do, Serene? They boil them in tea?
Yes, and they're even a little salty, but I can taste like jade mountains. I can taste jasmine tea. I can taste the flavor.
It's amazing. You don't even need anything.
Now, I would bite that whole thing and take it off it, but I've had so many this morning. Because we're on a trip, so I'm not like counting. I'm just eating.
So we're eating our way through China. Get your chopsticks out of the way. And we are at a family restaurant. What's the name of the restaurant, Regina?
Mr. Yo family.
Mr. Yo family. And it's amazing the things you can eat. Okay, there are choices like breaded fried stuff. But there are choices like amazing chicken and vegetables and eggplant.
Look at my Trim Healthy Mama plate. This beautiful air plate. Now that's for my baby.
Tofu.
That rice is for my baby. This is on eating all this. It's yummy. So yummy.
The tofu is actually amazing. You know, and good, healthy sprouted protein tofu is actually can be on plan. And when you're in China, you gotta do it.
Oh. Yes.
And the fermented vegetables.
Yummy. Oh, the fermented veg. Oh, this is spicy.
Here at the Great Wall, Serene just climbed like way up to the top, holding Remy.
He's a huge fat 2-year-old.
Sweating? Yeah. This is incredible. The countryside.
Oh, mountains, it's gorgeous. The air is just beautiful, and I can't believe that we're at a place where you only see the movies.
2,200 years old, standing right here.
I'm still shaking because of walking all those stairs, so.
Very Remy.
Sorry. Trim Healthy Mama versus Wild.
You have to do it with an English accent.
Oh, okay. So here we are in outskirts of Beijing, and we are just climbed.
We're in the country now.
Yes,
come out of
far
Beijing.
into the country, far into the country. We just, we're hungry because we just climbed the Great Wall, and so we are going to climb a tree.
Oh my goodness, what is she doing?
And as we climb the tree, we sniff for the right leaf to tell us where the nut is. And I believe the nut is here.
What is
No,
your
here's
accent?
the nut.
The accent is no longer English. It is
Here's the nut.
half French.
And if you swing hard enough, the
gonna
nut
ruin it?
will come off. And anyway, this here is a fuel pool.
A nut is an S.
But this one is fuel pool.
What is this?
It's a Chingwahahonye here.
Do you know what this is?
No.
Because I do. Inside here is a walnut, Serene.
Oh, I didn't know that. This is not a walnut tree.
Yes, it is.
It's a Chinese walnut tree. It looks nothing like
China,
that.
inside here is a
How do you
walnut.
know it's a walnut tree? Don't bite it, you could die! Don't do this at home. You could die. You don't know what that
Is this a walnut?
You quickly spit.
Come here. Come in between us.
Yes,
Come here. Come here. Kristen, come. Yes, yes, yes. I bit into it. Am I going to die?
Is she going to die?
No?
Oh, she's going to live. She's going to live.
It's not much, how to say, 成熟, mature.
It's not mature. It was underripe. Serene almost poisoned me here in China under the
What
Great
is
Wall.
this? It's not a walnut.
It's a kind of fruit.
Fruit. See, you don't do trim healthy, mama. Oh, this Chinese. Let's get the English language right. You don't. I can't do English anymore. English language. Do it. English.
Do your own accent because they can't tell between English and your
You
own
can't.
accent.
No, you can't. How do you do an English accent? Quickly do it. I've lost
You
it.
can't do trim. I don't remember either. Just speak like yourself.
That's Chinese. You speak Chinese English. She told us it was walnuts, but it's not. It's fruit.
Tell us what it is in Chinese.
I think it is. Really? He said it's 核桃. It's nut. Oh, it's a nut. You're right.
I'm right. I'm right, and I'm going to live.
So when Trim Healthy Mama goes wild, you follow her, not me.
Yes.
I'm on camera. I was asking my husband to get me more with chopsticks because that's all I could forage. Not that you forage for fish.
Can you explain it about
Like a cat.
rainbow trout?
Rainbow trout. It's just, you can only get this kind of rainbow trout up here in the mountains, right?
Yes.
It's caught fresh and it's special to this region and it's so jolly amazing. There's toasted filling. Yeah. Amazing.
Eggplant, broccoli, a little bit of corn. Does that make it a crossover? No, they're silver. Non-GMO corn.
So here we are at the Dragon Lady's Palace. Yes, it's basically the summer home of the Emperor.
Yeah, we're actually on our way. I'm going to take a bullet train this afternoon to see our stevia farms.
In Chufu.
But we stopped off here because it's a huge attraction.
And we stopped off here because it's the Dragon Lady's Palace and here is the Dragon Lady of America, of Trim Healthy Mama. So the reason is because she is so like a dictatoress about keeping the prices low for you guys, and I am too. Nobody does it like Big Sister here.
You know, the guys at work, all the men at work, and at our offices, you know, who behind the scenes of Trim Healthy Mama have called me Dragon Lady for the last few years because I fight with them. I'm like, that's not a mama price. Mamas don't want that. Think like a woman.
And so they called her the Dragon Lady, and we never really knew the story behind it. So we're
No, we
here.
didn't even know there was a real Dragon Lady.
So they must have, but I don't think
No,
they
they
knew.
didn't.
Okay, well anyway, here we are, and we find out about the Dragon Lady. We find out who all these thousands of people she poisoned, and
She was apparently really
she
awful.
killed people, and so Pearl's thinking of changing her name, but we're thinking no, it's all right. We might.
But this was at her palace grounds. They would come here to the summer home and see the beautiful water lilies on the lake, and so we're just here. We're going to look around. It's going to be beautiful. Then bullet train into
Chufu, and it's gonna be beautiful. Just into the
into the mountains.
yes, to see the stevia
We will show
farms.
you. Okay.
Yeah. the train station in Beijing. We're heading now to the beautiful farms where we get our stevia. But we're hungry, so we're looking for a snack. Now, I found some sleeve fish.
Which is actually squid.
Yes, so if you would like
tentacles.
If you'd like some squid tentacles, then that would be S.
If you don't, you could have some duck neck. If you don't want duck neck, duck foot.
Now we have duck liver and duck heart and duck wing, all available to you, which would all, I think, be pretty much S. Now, these would not be a good E.
Not.
That would be off plan, just to let you know.
There's some interesting food here. We're having a blast.
Yeah.
尊敬的旅客朋友们，您好。
So we're right outside where our stevia is made, and we just noticed that they've got a little garden maybe for the workers' lunch. There's lettuce, there's chives. Here there is potatoes, right here, and all different patches of
And
things.
it's funny because it's all organic too. Everything they do,
Yeah,
they so care about pure
it's
organic.
amazing.
So
Lots
it's
of
like
lots
we-
of garlic.
We just
garlic,
noticed it.
onions,
Chives.
more lettuce. It's right outside the front door.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Here we are at the place where they bring in these big, huge sacks of stevia, organic stevia, gorgeous.
It's dried.
You just take a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's actually delicious.
that's sweet. Oh, see, look at this. I'd put it in my
tea.
morning oatmeal.
Now, people often say, well, stevia starts green like this, so how does it get to be white? But the stevia side's the sweet part, and here is white.
The stevia side is white. It's
So
the
the chlorophyll
green.
is green, so it gets separated as it's soaking, and so that's how it becomes white. Now, there are some people that bleach stevia. Sadly, we would never do that because you don't need to. So
It's amazing.
gorgeous stuff. Every batch that comes in is all, how would you say, documented.
Yes.
With where it is from exactly and its organic condition, and it's just from seed
From trace through everything.
seed all the way to powder. Everything is documented.
Yes, and the people that we work through, they even do their own seeds.
Yes,
They even make their own seeds. Well, they
Just-
don't make them, God makes them.
but just and we were talking to these people, and they said, you know, it'd be much less expensive for us to get seeds on the market, but just for quality
open
and the
market.
organicness of the seed, they actually have their own seeds.
The integrity of the stevia that we bring to you is traceable from the very seed all the way through to the soil that they planted in, all the way through to the water that they water the seeds in. Every single part of the process, even to the water that they soak the leaves in,
all organic.
even to the truck
The truck might not be
that brings
organic.
the stevia in the sacks.
I don't know if the gold little rope is organic, but maybe.
They've taken the raw leaves that we showed you downstairs and put them in these big bathtubs with fresh water.
Natural water, everything down to the water has to be certified organic. Every little thing. So this is a water process. So they sit for a long time to get the steep. It's like steeping a tea. It's just fascinating stuff. So here we are at another train station. We've been taking these bullet trains. They go at what, 300 miles an hour?
They're amazing, and we see as we're passing the countryside of China, which is so beautiful.
Oh my
Farms
goodness.
upon, there's not like one space that's not utilized for farming.
It's amazing the way they farm though. Did you see the little tares of wheat today? They were tying them.
Yes.
Like 1,000 years ago.
Amazing, yeah.
Oh my goodness, this has been such an experience. China has captured my heart.
Mine too. Like I just feel Chinese inside.
So what we've noticed here, eating our way through China, is that there's so many more Western fast food places coming in.
So sad. We've seen a lot of the older generations eating very culturally. Lots of greens, yummy protein, meat.
Vegetables and meat. Vegetables and fruit.
Yeah, tea, and a little bit of starch, but very little, and mostly at the end of the meal.
At the end, a little bit of starch, but now, you know, the fast food chains are coming in, and now there's just for the very first time an obesity problem is beginning here in China.
Yes, the people have been telling us that we're touring around with us saying, yes, the younger generation are having troubles now with diabetes, and with the younger generation just...
for the first time in thousands of years, the young children now are having issues with things like type 2 diabetes.
Because they're following the West. It's so sad. So we're saying, don't follow us.
Yeah.
We're whacked.
Hey, stick with what you were doing at work.
We're in the ancient city of Xi'an.
And we stopped by this little vendor.
I'm starved. I'm always starved, and I was looking for some protein. This is scorpions, toasted, roasted, and spiced.
There is no way. Look, he put these in our hands. There is no way I am doing this. Serene said she'd do a cricket.
No, I'll do crickets. Crickets is just normal stuff. Crickets, you can buy protein bars with crickets in the US.
Our sister Bench said she's going to do it.
Okay.
How do I start? Okay, in one go? In one go?
Don't poke yourself. Slide it off on the side. On the side.
Yes, on the side. Like this way. Yeah, the first one. Is it yummy?
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's like chips. Oh, they're beautiful.
Yes. You should eat.
No.
No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
Oh,
Sorry.
yum.
Okay. Hey, we are trying to get to a
Standing in a hot, non-air conditioned bus without windows that open. I got the hippie stick on, it's great.
Actually, it's not bad. We're trying to get to our stevia farms, and they're so remote. We had to take a plane from a city.
But talk louder, Pearl.
The plane couldn't get there, so we got rerouted
To a sandstorm.
Yes, there were sandstorms, and then we had another few hours to drive there. But now we're at another airport, trying to get to our stevia farms where our organic stevia is growing.
Whole reason why we came here to China is to put our hands in the dirt and touch those stevia leaves.
Pray for us that we get there.
Yeah, please.
Hi again.
I'm so tired.
Been waiting and waiting. Now we're at an airport.
And Pearl's not a good pillow.
Still, you got your husband here. You can use him as a pillow. We're trying to catch a plane to get to our stevia farms because we want to touch the soil.
And do you know what the problem is? It's so remote. The organic farms where we grow the stevia that we bring to you is like in the interior of China in these organic farms. And we have been trying for a long time to get here. We've gone through sandstorms and the Gobi Desert and all kinds of situations.
But anyway, look what we have. Well, this is a final edit. I mean, we've handed Trim Healthy Table, our new book, in to the publishers, but they just sent us a final edit. We downloaded it here in China, and so we are touching Trim Healthy Table.
We're doing the final edit.
First time.
Let's show them a yummy picture.
Okay.
I want cake.
Cake. I find cake. Hold on. Muffins.
Muffins. Boy, could we enjoy one of those now.
Lemon poppy stick muffins. What
We
else
only
do
have
we
chopsticks to eat them with
Cake.
though.
Oh my goodness, this is the Life by Chocolate cake. It's one of the most yummiest chocolate cake recipes in the book. But what have we got? What about party dishes? Okay.
Oh, award-winning chili pie.
But you know
Looks
what though?
yum.
I'm glad that we're doing a final edit because we keep finding mistakes.
Look at Big Sister holding the book and holding the pen. Me
So
at the
hopefully
turn.
by the time it gets to you, the mistakes are gone. But if you find some, don't blame us because this thing is about 600 pages long, and we
edited it on planes and trains and automobiles, so give us some grace, eh?
see you soon. We're finally moving.
Yay, we're gonna make it!
Catching another plane, and they're calling our numbers. You've got to listen to this. Wait, you've got to hear this.
皇后，
大家都不要堵到这儿了啊！听讲很好啊，117。
We're in trouble.
117. You don't know if that's our number or not.
After 2 long plane rides and hours of waiting around, hoping we still didn't make it to our stevia farm. So we're going to bunk down tonight in a little outlying town and catch a hotel. As you can see, there's still dust everywhere in the air. Tomorrow we'll make it. We're at the edge of the Gobi Desert. We're not sitting in the sand here, but we're at a hotel. We didn't make it.
We didn't make it to the stevia farms because of the sandstorm here. It got too late. We couldn't go because of the weather, so we're hoping we make it because this is the reason for our trip.
This is the reason for the miserable 15-hour plane ride with my toddler.
So we're hoping tomorrow the weather will clear and we will get there because we're in this town in the middle of nowhere.
Actually, it's the most amazing town. It's the bridge between China and the Middle East.
Yes. And so we're learning a few things about this town, which is incredible, but we want to see our stevia plants. I just want to touch the soil and just like, I did it.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're tired. We've been traveling planes and cars all day.
Now, if we look the same in the same outfit tomorrow, that's because we don't have a change. And if our teeth look a bit furry, that's because we don't have a toothbrush.
No, I'm off to find a toothbrush. Well, you see, we didn't come with any luggage. We're stuck here because of the sandstorm. Our luggage is back in our hotel, like hundreds of miles away.
I don't even have a hippie stick with me.
Oh no, I'm not sitting next to it.
Good right now. It's good right now still. It's good right now.
Okay, so see you tomorrow, hopefully at the stevia farms.
Good morning, mamas.
Do you notice that Serene is still in the same outfit?
It's a go. It's a go. I wore my minimalist merino wool clothing that doesn't smell, and I've proven it to Brill.
She actually smells pretty good, but I found a shirt at a hotel, so I'm changed. But we still haven't made it to the stevia farms. We had to stay in this hotel in this town on the edge of the desert. But our plan is to get there today. We're going to take the drive out there.
I'll tell you what, this town is so amazing. They have camels, and it's so inland and amazing and incredible. The culture is just so, things that I've never seen before, except in like a National Geographic or something.
Yes, that's the way it feels. It's absolutely blowing my mind. Spectacular. So, I mean, this whole China trip,
I have no diapers for my baby. We have like nothing because we didn't know we were going to get stranded. So we
blame it on the sandstorm.
Yeah. So when we hit that stevia and we put our hands in the soil, we're just going to be so excited, and maybe it will be all worth it.
I hope it'll be worth it. I think so, but we also, now that we've lost a day, won't be able to go to our noodle. Noodle place where the cognac grew.
And that was
growing.
sad, but you know what? The highlight for me was the stevia farm.
Yeah, that's the main reason we came. Then we wanted to go see where our noodles grew, you know. But that's okay, because life throws you curves.
We've eaten plenty of noodles, that's for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, see you next at the stevia farm. That's our Chinese word for hello. And we are here. The sun is shining and we have some friends here, farmers who have worked this land for generations, and they are the ones who create your stevia. Basically baby it their whole life.
And these are babies. This stevia is just a month old, just 4 weeks old. And
can you get a little yes, but anyway. Just a month-old fresh baby
It's going to get, how high is it going to get? About here?
We have a language issue, but oh, it's sweet because it's baby. It's like
so young. You like it?
It's so sweet.
Amazing.
And
amazing.
So now this is incredible. We're learning all about this process.
But you know what? We had this huge sandstorm, like we were explaining yesterday. That's why we were late to get here. But you can't see the mountain because the air is still filled with sand. But there's a huge mountain capped with snow, and it melts and comes and runs in between these fields. So the mountain water is what waters these organic stevia plants.
They are covered. That's to protect all the nutrients in the soil, because this is organic, and so that the wind doesn't take the nutrients from the soil. And then they plant in between, we'll get a picture over there, peas and beans, which puts nitrogen in the soil. So it's really incredible.
We're going to get our sister Vange later to explain, because she's the organic gardener. Yes, and she'll tell you what all this means.
But it's it's hand tended to. They use the old utensils here like they have always done. Things have just stood still right here in this little community.
And I tell you, it was a long distance to get here.
But to just, to pick this and taste, it's sweet,
Yeah,
it's fresh.
it's God's gift.
It's an incredible moment, really. So now we're going to look around, show you a bit more. But thank you for letting us share. Yes. We'll let them go about their work.
可以工作了，你们。
用课改过。
So we're going to introduce you to some very important people that are a part of bringing the stevia to you. This is Mr. Mao.
Mr. Mao is big boss of the stevia farm. Mr. Mao.
Yeah.
Now this is Stacy. Some of you know Stacy. He's been with our company since the very beginning. He spent a lot of time in China as a missionary, and he knows the language, loves the people and the culture, so he's going to help us interpret.
Yes.
And Siki.
Wonderful Siki.
Hi.
We love Siki and his wife.
Siki and his wife have been showing us around and helping us. They're the most precious people.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
In our hearts, like family now, for life, friends for life. Yes.
Can you ask Mr. Mao about the mountain water?
所以所有的水的话从高山来了吗？
全部都那个祁连山雪水。
都是下水的时候吗？So
它那个雪，你看，如果天气晴的时候就能看到，就能看到雪。
哇，这么厉害啊！
它慢慢就融化嘛，温度一起来就融下气局，然后就下来灌溉。
So if the clouds have lifted, you'll see snow-capped mountains. And as the snow slowly melts, Mr. Ma said, as the snow slowly melts, it runs down, and the entire watering system is off of the snow-capped mountains.
Isn't that amazing?
It's like fairy tale stuff.
I know.
It's amazing.
And that's also a reason that when you take a closer look at the water and the water flow, it's a bit gray.
Yes.
The reason why is it's capturing minerals off the mountains, and it's pulling not only the water but really rich minerals off the topsoil and fertilizing the ground.
Amazing. This is better than I expected.
I know.
I'm one happy mama.
I know, it took a lot.
One happy purist mama.
But it took us a lot of effort to get here, and we almost didn't make it. But now to be here,
I know.
to see the mountain, I wish you could see it. We'll try to get it as the cloud clears. We'll try for you. But we're here.
Yeah, he said, today's a beautiful breeze and it's a sunny day. However, he'd love for you to see the clouds lift so you can see the mountains. Yeah.
Wow. We hope we will. So anyway, we're going to go explore a little more. And,
I'm going to work a bit though.
And we wanted Sister Vange, who came here with us, your husband, who's a master gardener, to tell you what she knows about all this. So, okay, go work, Serene. Do your job for our mamas.
Yeah. Yes, good job.
So I'm Vange, Pearl and Serene's wild older sister. You saw the lovely farmers here. Why don't we have machinery? Well, this is the actually organic capital of China, where they do the organic seeds, and they don't use petrol or diesel. They use the farmers to keep it man-powered, so that we don't have the diesels and the fuels going into the soil. Handled the pure stevia straight to your home.
This is such an amazing moment for Pearl and I to be here, not only seeing these baby plants, but to see the people who put so much effort into bringing us this wonderful stevia. This is a moment we'll never forget.
Never forget, because I knew we were going to see the plants. I didn't know we'd get to meet these people, so this is extra special, I think, for us and for you. So my heart is full right now.
Well, sadly and happily, because we go back to our children, but our China trip sadly come to an end.
Yep, so we've got to go back home and I guess we just wanted to wrap up with our thoughts about this trip because I don't know, but this trip has changed my life. I feel
The way you see toilets has changed forever, Brill.
Yes, actually, let's talk about squatty potties, okay?
I love them.
There've been such great things about China, but the hardest thing for me was squatty potties. Everywhere you go, apart from in your hotel, a Western hotel, it's just a hole in the ground.
Fantastic. Do your
No.
work-ins and you rock that
No,
thing.
yes. So we had to have good thigh muscles, thankfully for our work-ins, but we know like
And you
squatty
better
potty.
take your own toilet paper too, because
Yes.
it's none of that.
Everywhere you go, you must take toilet paper. So that was the hardest thing for me on this trip, squatty potties everywhere. Serene, for some reason, why do you like it?
Just love it. It's just good. It's just good, like back to basics.
Back to basics.
It's the purism in me, right?
Okay.
Get rid of
I
all
don't
the
know-
fandangles.
I don't know how
equipment.
squatty potties are purists, but I guess tick for the purists.
Take the purist.
I don't know.
Hey, wasting less water and all that greeny
Yeah.
junk.
But I think the food was incredible.
Food was amazing. I think people have a kind of like a maybe a false idea of what real China is really like. Maybe Chinese food in America
It's
is
very different. Traditional Chinese food was incredible. So healthy.
yeah.
So many vegetables, fresh meat.
greens.
And yet, now that the West is taking over with all the chain restaurants, you see obesity is starting to happen. Actually, we've been asked to write a book. So there's a need for it now with the younger generation not knowing how to eat anymore.
And it will be a little bit different because instead of writing it to the mamas, we'll end
Yes.
up writing it to the grandmas because they're the ones looking after the families. The
Yes.
mamas are at work and the grandmas raise the families.
They do.
They
So
feed the husband and wife and the children. They feed the
it's very unique in China these days. The family unit's beautiful, but
It's
it's
different.
It's different. There's 3 generations that live in almost every home.
And I want to also touch on, Brill, the fact that, you know, when people think of China too, they're like, small, big city, free country. You know,
That we didn't experience this. Now, yes, I think in some towns they're still using coal. China is cleaning up its act.
even Beijing, which is huge, is now blue sky Beijing.
Yeah, that's their
cleaned up
motto,
their act.
Blue Sky Beijing.
Like,
And
apparently, you know, if you own a car, you can only drive it 2 days per week and you get your allotted days.
Yeah.
And then it's the city of 10 million bicycles?
Isn't it about the millions, Serene?
No, because there's 10,000
Yeah, okay, so everywhere you go it's
10,000
bicycles.
bicycles. Just for that.
But I think that there's a perception about that anything made in China must be just awful. We found, personally, I know that obviously there is that there.
Well, I think
Personally,
China-
we found integrity, we found quality.
Well, because we're going to China for things that are of integrity. A lot of businessmen, they come to China and they're like, just give me cheap junk so I
Yeah.
can make a big markup, so I can make a profit. And China will give you what you want.
Yeah, don't get us wrong, there's cheap junk here, but there's also gems.
Amazing. Especially in traditional
Yes.
situations. And of course, the stevia growing with the traditional farming.
I think that was
amazing.
One thing I'm sad about too, we missed going to where our noodles, where the cognac is growing, because of the big sandstorm.
So sad.
We had to spend the night somewhere, so we missed that whole thing. But we will go again to China.
Apparently,
Yeah.
that little town is gorgeous.
Yeah. So we're going to go see our noodles next time. But I think seeing those stevia plants, seeing the people who work the land,
And I wish that we could have got
Touched
some
my heart.
beautiful footage of that snow-capped mountain.
yeah, the sandstone was still
Yeah.
growing in. That was incredible.
Amazing. Because you could see these freezing waters running down.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
But what a trip.
China's in our hearts.
It's not like we're coming back. We are coming back. So, hey, thanks for coming on this journey with us.
We're going home to only eat with chopsticks.
Oh,
Choco.
it's my thing now. I'm Chinese, right?
You too.
See you guys.
Bye.